It is day 59, and it looks like the star of the show is the red-spotted salamander. So we're going to dedicate today to the cutie salamander, and we're going to place it right back down in the wild, right here. Day 59, red-spotted salamander. Headed into Buena Vista today, right, Unicorn?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. It is day 59. Let's see what the day has in store for Rhino and Unicorn. Headed into town, shower, resupply after a long run. Yeah, I was just talking to Unicorn about that. I think it was like 77 or 78 miles into. We skipped over Glasgow. There's not a lot of folks stopped there, but I figured if you stop in there, then it's only like 20 some odd miles out, or you can do another like 70 or 80 miles, I guess, to the next section, right? What was the next section, Unicorn?
Buena Vista.
No, after that.
Waynesboro.
Waynesboro. So yeah, I guess if you go to Glasgow, you can go Glasgow to Waynesboro, but we packed out a lot of food. A lot of food. So this turned out good. We gambled with the, let me see here. Maybe that's better. We gambled with the thunderstorm and lightning. It did lightning and thunderstorm last night. So all throughout yesterday, Mother Nature gave us 63, 65 degrees with light drizzle, cloud cover up that never-ending ascent. Wow, so Virginia Ridges, man, some of those ascents, I don't know why, they burn more than normal. Like, I'm a Cololo, Blood Mountain, all these ones, no burn. For whatever reason, my knees were burning, my thighs were burning.
Up in Virginia, we've been doing a lot of ridge walking, where you kind of have to hike all the way up to the mountain, and then you just walk along the top ridge. It's kind of flat once you're up there, but to get up to those ridges in between the roads and the sections, it's steep.
It's very steep. You know, it's like it's steep as in like short mileage, but like you're climbing, you know, like 85 degrees up. Like your poles are like lateral, parallel to the ground. Like I feel like they're really steep that way. I mean, they don't last very long, but yesterday seemed to last pretty long.
There's 3,400 feet in elevation gain over.
Yeah. So I don't talk about that a lot on the channel in terms of the gains and the losses, and we spoke about this before where I don't pull out gut hooks or far out, and I know some people probably enjoy that because they can kind of understand it. Some of the other folks, when they just watch a video, they kind of just see like we're on a trail, and a lot of times I'll pull the camera out on schmoozy stuff like this so I can talk and have a conversation. Some other times, a little bit more treacherous or bad times, I'll clip it on and off. You don't really get a good vision of the length it takes to climb some of this stuff and down. It's a pretty difficult trail that way. In terms of planning and all that, there's other trails out there that can give it a run for its money in terms of planning, but the trail itself is, it can get quite challenging, the ups and the downs, and you add a little bit of funk with the weather in there, a little bit of hail, let's throw a little bit of wind in there. People, I think, underestimate wind. Wind was like one of my worst enemies on the PCT when it came to trying to set camp, trying to do everything, trying to get my sleeping bag up when we're cowboy camping, and stuff's flying around, my camera equipment's flying around. Just add an element like that. It makes that section of the trail so different than someone literally less than a day behind you. And, everyone's aware of this, all the hikers out there, day hikers, section hikers, everyone's aware a little bit of weather can change things, but sometimes it can make a 5-mile section seem like a 75-mile section. So yeah, talkative this morning, got up, excited to get to town. The birds are chirping. And somebody put down in comments there that they enjoy the bird ID. Well, I enjoy the fact that you enjoy the bird ID as well, brother. You know what I mean? It's like, it's, you know, you got to get in there, record it, time it, screenshot it. But I think it's going to be a good log for me personally as well. You know, if I keep this up, there's some other travels that we may be doing in the future. I don't know. I'm just babbling this morning talking about it. You know, there's New Zealand, hiking from the top to the bottom, that trail, you know, and I figure, heck, if we keep it up, that'd be a cool log to have, you know, maybe switch up the camera equipment a little bit. I don't know. I'm not interested in 900 zoom to catch a bird. That's 2 inches. It's not my gig, but in terms of understanding what's around me and capturing that, I think audio-wise, that's something more of interest. Anyway, I figured I'd give you a clip of how it is waking up on a rainy, wet morning. The tent held up, the triplex held up, that's how it is behind us. Skies are clearing. Sometimes that weather report's your worst enemy. Sometimes when you ignore it, you feel stupid for ignoring it. So we just kind of blasted through. And I think we're headed to a hostel, but I'll get back to you on that once we get reception. What do you know, unicorn? Mile 800. Woo! Mile 800, baby.
Love it.
Okay. All right, so it looks right there. We just walked up on mile 800. As you can see, unicorn is taking some shots. Look at that, unicorn.
Yay!
800 miles.
Woo-hoo.
Wow. It seems also very fast. We'll talk about the averages and the numbers in the outro today. I think that'll be an interesting topic. But 800 miles here. We dodged a thunderstorm and lightning. We're headed into town. We got to see which hostel we're staying at. But we will catch everyone on the flip. We're going to celebrate 800 miles.
That's right.
Peace. What is that, unicorn?
It's a little red spotted salamander.
Look at that.
He's a little guy.
Looks like we have another red spotted right here. He's just chilling underneath that grass.
This is the fourth one.
This is the fourth one. A little bit of a blander orange. More of like a mango. As you can see, it moves at lightning speeds. To be number 5. Number 5 on the day.
And it's only 8:30.
I'll give you a nice frontal shot. Right there, I'll hold it steady. He's breathing, you see him? All right, number 5. Oh, we'll catch you in a bit. It's a blue-headed vireo. It's a beautiful call. It's a tufted in the background, but just to reinforce. Right there was a black and white warbler. In the background was a tufted. And I'll put that up in screenshot. Just to reinforce the sounds. It's getting a little bit easier. This is number what?
6.
Number 6.
Seven?
7?
Oh my gosh.
Take a good look at number 7. This
Oh my
is
God,
number 8?
8.
Number 8? Okay, let's see number 8. This is number...
9.
This is
Oh
number...
my God, there's a yellow one.
How much is... Which one is it here? This number here?
Oh, wow, this guy's yellow.
Okay, so this is number what?
That's 9, this is 10. Technically, this is maybe number 9.
Okay, let's go back to number 9. Sorry about that, people.
He's yellow.
Number 9. Meet number 10.
And then if you want to elongate that shot after that guy, really cool centipede right here. Bring it right over here.
Where? Oh wow, look at this centipede. Is 11? Number 11's got some meat on his bones or bones. Where's clip 12?
He fell.
Where's number 12?
Oh, here he is. He kind of fell over.
Hold on here. Let's get a better shot of clip 12. Or salamander 12. Two. Okay, so in terms of water sources on the AT, this has been a relatively, I'd say, mildly difficult section for water. Look, that's a really good water source. That is very cold water right there. It's dripping profusely. We're about to get some of that, drink some of that cold water. But yeah, I guess you're on ridges, right? What, Unicorn? Most of the time for water sources, it's a little bit difficult.
On the top of ridges, there's usually not any water.
That's a cool bridge.
Very cool.
Rocks a little. Rocks a lot. There it is. Come across this as it shifts into focus there. They hang on the side of trees and branches. Like, what is that? It looks like tar. It is weird. It's very pure in its blackness. It's shining in the sun. It's beautiful in its own right. Mystery, black spongy thing. Alright. Let there be light for a big slug. Look at that thing. I wonder if they're edible. Little road noise there. That's where the trail came from. That's where we came from there. This is where we're at here. There's some banging across the street there. I don't know what that place is. And we're gonna go to, there's the trail ahead. There's Unicorn. We'll be entering that tomorrow. The White Treat Inn was packed, so we're staying at the White Treat Inn's sister's place.
Yep, sister has an Airbnb.
Yes, she does. So we're gonna try to get some rest and relaxation there. It says Long Mountain Wayside right there. That's where we're getting picked up at in a little bit. Gonna get ready to upload and rest. Catch you on the flip. It's gonna be a good time. Peace. Boom, day 59. And yes, look, there's wooded walls behind me. Very beautiful. This is a beautiful place right here, but we'll get to that. Behind me, I have right here a fine young gentleman. And your name is?
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris. So before we do anything, Chris, you know, I said we have these waiting for you right here. You know this. We already know you're a special person right there. I'm going to take away your thunder a little bit. We got stickers and coasters for you. So Chris, I know you have an inn up here with your wife.
White Tree Inn.
The White Tree Inn, and we're in Buena Vista. How do you pronounce that?
Yeah, actually, around here they say Buena Vista.
Buena. I was corrected on my channel.
Yeah.
It's Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
So it's Buena Vista, and you run your inn up there, and it was packed. So we're staying at your sister-in-law's place right here.
Right.
I'm sorry about that. The camera was off, so I was staring at Unicorn.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how long have you been running this service here for hikers and through hikers? How long?
It's probably been about 4 years.
About 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the $1 million question here before you get your sticker and your coaster. Because every single time I get out, I'm like, man, how do they do that? How do they afford to do that? Because the prices are reasonable. Why do you do this? Why do you continue to pick us up in the middle of the woods when we're stinky coming off a 70+ mile section? Why do you do this with your wife?
Well, I guess basically we raised 8 children, and so we've always had a lot of commotion and motion in our home, and now they're all grown up and mostly have left, but we really find that the AT hikers are really interesting people, and they're willing to share their stories, and a lot of them have been very willing to accept us sharing our story with them, and we have lots of great discussions, and have really made a lot of friendships over the years, and have especially over the last couple of years, we've done a lot more with the Appalachian Trail. And our daughter that helps run the place, Johanna, is a veteran of 8 years of Boy Scout camps, and so she knows a lot about hiking and stuff, and she really knows the Appalachian Trail lingo, and she is a licensed massage therapist.
Oh, that can come in handy.
Yes.
And real quick here, Chris, before I forget, what's the telephone number of your inn there, so in case people need to reach you?
Okay. Well. Yeah, my wife's number is 540-460-5434.
Okay, and that's where they can reach you at to book a room. You got rooms out there as well, but
we are on the Airbnb app.
Okay.
And that's the best way to look us up on the app and look for White Tree Inn.
And look for the White Tree Inn.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Chris, compelling story. Thank you for the warm story there. We got happiest known time sticker and coaster, because I do believe you are embodying happiest known time, brother. Thank you very much for the interview, and we're looking forward to staying here at your sister-in-law's and spending some time down here at your place. We got company coming in here right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. 26. That's the place right there. So this is Chris's wife. What was your name?
Marie.
Marie. So you own a White Tree, and if you Airbnb, if you Google that, if you put that the keywords in Airbnb, White Tree, and it'll come up.
Yeah, just usually it's go to the app.
And
actually no, because we do it by the room.
Okay.
And each room is named after someone who lived there.
That's awesome.
And so you have to look at the Earl Starkey room or the. But if you just do Buena Vista.
Yeah.
And what's there, we have 4 or more rooms, and so they just come up.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But it's named by the room at the White Tree Inn.
That's awesome. And we're sitting here in front of this.
Southern Virginia University.
Wow. So Southern.
Main hall.
Okay.
It's built in. So this, I believe, this was 1900.
Okay.
Our town. Oh, there's one inside. Our little house. Our house was 1896. The town was incorporated in 1892.
Okay.
Or 94. One of those.
And how long you been running the inn for the hikers?
Well, it's just an Airbnb. I think we actually started in 2017 is the first time that we had people, and hikers we started in June. So of course hikers were some of the very first ones. And they took over a kitchen and they made Mexican food, and we said, this is a pretty cool deal.
That's awesome.
We like this.
That's awesome. So thank you for your, I mean, this is great. The services you had, we got dropped off food line. We did a little Dollar General. Everyone knows it's been a little bit since Dollar General. Peace on the Dollar General. So thank you very much for everything out there. Once again, what was your telephone number to reach you at your inn?
540-460-5434.
Well, thank you very much. I know you're getting in here to do some violin stuff here that you're doing. Thank you for spending a little time. And Chris, thank you for carting us around town. We're going to spend a little time shooting the bedroom that we're staying at sister-in-law's. But thank you very much. Happiest known time, baby.
Yes, thanks so much.
Thank you. Boom, day 59. Wow, what a day it is. It has been crazy what we're doing here. Gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. We got a little bit of outro and a little bit of laundry room talk going on at the same time. Got a little beeping on the cell phones. We're out here at whose place? Janelle's?
Mm-hmm. Or Janelle's place.
Yes. And as you can see in the interview, Chris and wife, their place was the White Tree Inn on Airbnb.
Yep, and they're all booked up tonight.
And they were all booked up, so they got us at the, is it sister-in-law's?
Sister's place, yeah.
Sister's place?
Yeah.
Cool, so yeah, I'm going to give you this kind of view of the bedroom right now. Actually, you know what, I'm going to walk around here a little bit while I'm talking, just to show you where we're staying. So, how many miles today, Unicorn?
We did about 10.5 miles into town today.
We did about 10.5 miles today?
Yeah.
It's a short day into town. Let's just take a walk around here. This is kind of like where we are staying. It's right there. Right there. It's awesome. So, that is where we are staying right now. This is the bedroom. Hopefully you got a good luck. And we are planning to head towards where next?
We are going towards Waynesboro.
Okay.
Where we might have a possibly mini plan.
Yeah, we might have a mini plan.
We might have a mini plan that direction.
So let's talk about, let's see if I can get myself in the picture here. Let's talk about 800 miles. Very proud of that. 800 miles. White Blaze continuous northbound. We've been very fortunate to be able to do that. Very proud of that. 800 miles. Let's see if we can get to 900 miles. Follow that White Blaze. Do the math. It looks like 5.5 months, 5.5 months based upon all the neros and zeros we took. Just simple math. Just what day it is and mile marker. But we're not in a rush. But kind of cool that we're on that pace. Today's episode was dedicated to the red-spotted salamander.
There was 32 salamanders.
I stopped at Lucky 13 for the intro, so
I kept taking pictures till about 15, and then I got 2 more in there because they were some really cute ones. But there was 32. We kept counting, and they just kept coming.
Yes, it made Unicorn very happy. That's 32 on the way to Buena Vista.
all within like a 10-mile stretch.
Buena Vista, correct?
Buena Vista.
Yes, pronouncing it correctly. Chris picks us up, gives us sandwiches, cookies, and muffins, that of which they were devoured by the time we got back. His sandwiches were really good. They were really good. They had good flavor, good bread.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That was a big deal. So yeah, what I'll say about the White Tree Inn on Airbnb is I didn't get a chance to go over there. I wanted to run some B-roll and A-roll and talk to some of the folks over there, but we're kind of tired right now, and what I'll tell you more than their actual place is the accommodation of being filled and then still trail angeling us, and then getting us over to sister-in-law's. And we're here just alone, chilling out. Laundry, access, kitchen.
We're showered. We're clean. Took us to.
Well, you saw that.
And Dollar General.
I mean, come on, guys. Dollar General, and we were lying around in one swoop. That is absolutely happiest known time. So yeah, you know what? I want to lighten it up before we head out here. I gotta get ready to edit. We got some Wi-Fi, but I figured I'd update everyone on some frostbite news. Look, it got better. It's healing. So I mean, that's -10 wind chill. That's what Doug recorded the day we went up the Bald. But I think it was Clyde Smith as well. When I was at Clyde Smith, that was a whole stretch Roan Mountain where I was just rocking shorts. But -10 degrees wind chill. That's pretty good to hold up, considering that's all the damage that was done on my skin. It is healing. Another thing I wanted to point out was you can check out where the tan line is, where the shorts. But more important, let me switch hands. Look at the hands, the OR gloves. You know, it's like, it's very real, the sun. Like on the West Coast, I was like, yeah, I don't need suntan lotion, and then my face started to go, and then people were telling me on the channel like I need to wear it. Like, look, that's very real. Like if you look at my hand, we can laugh, but that's serious rays getting through. So I don't know if I'm gonna start putting suntan lotion on my face. I know green tunnel is coming, but people like color. But I tell you, at the end of the day, that's kind of like bad for your skin if you keep getting those rays like that on your face for a long amount of hours. So I don't know, you know, Corin, you yelled at me on the PCT for not wearing suntan lotion.
I wear sunscreen every day, even off trail.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if I'm gonna start doing that, but it's all good. AT's sun is real, you know. Even though I sent the sunglasses home, I took them and then I sent them home. I don't know. I don't think I need sunglasses, but I think that's the update on the health. I think the back was hurting a little bit a couple weeks ago. It's still stretching out. It's typical hiker stuff that hurts and comes back. Really had a good time today. Happiest no time. Salamanders, 800 miles, Katahdin insights. Everyone is so healthy and happy here. Chris was awesome. I don't know what else to say besides thank you everyone for the support and all the positive vibes. I'm really loving it. All the comments too, we're following along. Hopefully I can keep the bird ID going up. That's strange, right? I'm just like into birds now, but it just feels so cool to understand what's around you then instead of just wondering what that sound was. I think I was just answering someone's comment online right now on if you can just wait. It's gonna bug the living daylights at me if I don't get it. Who just asked about the bird comment here? Anyway, thank you for the comments on the positivity, all the animal IDs. We're trying to capture everything in our way. And the last, before I go here, it's like the snake couldn't let it go, could it? It's about salamanders, right?
And then a really chubby snake.
And a really chubby snake. It's like if you watch the videos, like every single time an animal starts to take over, takes the theme over, it's like the snakes come.
Pop, here's a snake.
And they're like, hey, we're here, don't forget about us. So yeah, red-spotted salamander, but the snake made a scene. I don't know. Tiny snail, big snakes, big slugs.
Slug.
Edible slugs, probably. I think I read somewhere. Well, I have to look it up. Don't hold me to that. But
lots of different kinds.
Lots of different kinds. Got to see which ones are edible. But yeah, hiker hunger has settled in.
I don't think we're gonna be eating slugs though.
No, we're not gonna be eating slugs.
No.
Beautiful place. Yes. Beautiful. Like in Vortex here. We got plans 55 miles ahead. You guys are gonna find out. Maybe we'll connect with someone we met in the past. Maybe not. I don't know. We gotta see what's up. But we're going to head towards the next section, 50 plus miles. Happy snow time, Unicorn.
Happy snow time.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with me holding this camera and moving it back and forth like that right now, but I have a lot of things to do. And I'm going to continue to fold the laundry, get ready to hit our next section. Thank you very much. Let's see what Reynold and Unicorn do on day 60. Let's see what the day has in store on day 60. Bye-bye.